Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to some Minecraft with Mumbles. I hope that you're having a great day, and I'm ready to get into some building. All right, so there's been some things that have happened since we last spoke. Let me catch you up to speed. I tried to swim in some lava and lost my elytra. Didn't work so great. Cooked Mr. Mumbles is not a great thing. And then I went through and moved every single crate to another spot again because I'm insane. But I did this because today we are going to work on the interior of the Dwarven Kingdom. So stick around because it is going to look sick. And I'm ready to dive into it. DJ Moo, hit us with those delicious beats. Let's go. Alrighty guys, welcome back. We did it. This was a huge build. This took forever. So whenever I started this video, it was like probably a month ago. It took me a long time planning this whole thing out and getting it all built. And so I hope that you appreciate it and love it as much as I do. I think it turned out really, really good. And I am excited to show you all about it. But first off, I gotta say, I hope that you had a really great Thanksgiving. I just had mine and the turkey was incredible. I'm normally a ham guy, but this Thanksgiving, I went all in on that turkey and it made me sleepy, but it was delicious. I hope that y'all had a great Thanksgiving, and now let's get to the build. So first thing that you're gonna notice is we are out here on the outside and the flags have changed to red. Miss Mumbles had the great idea to say, hey, the green does not have enough contrast against the wall, especially now that we have all this moss. So she suggested to switch to red. And it's kind of cool because it even ties into the dragon up there. So I love it. Great idea, Miss Mumbles. And that is why you are my Miss Mumbles. So let's get into the inside now. All right, now that we are coming up on the inside, you will see all the red is showing through and it's a nice pop of color throughout the whole build. And you can still have the green coming in through the moss and the mossy cobblestone and all that and the tuff. So I like that it is a nice contrast, and the red has more importance than the green would have. Because the green would have just been muted down with all the other greens going on. So it's pretty cool. First off, the bridge has gotten bigger. I made it wider. The old one just looked a little dinky for a grand entrance. And then, as you can see, let's not avoid the elephant in the room. We have two giant dwarves standing on either side of the throne. We used to have the dwarf spitting out the lava, and it was very small. This is huge, and it gives the importance and the ambiance that I want when you walk in. I want this to be very imposing, and so I got those guys in there. They're each holding an axe in their hand. We can go over here and look at it up close. So as you can see, they're each standing, got their legs down there. I will need to finish them out a little bit more as we go down to put their feet. But then we got the axe in their hand and the face up there, and it looks pretty epic. All right, now that we are over here, you can kind of see how the bridges are laid out. I'm going to eventually like to add like a water feature or something as it goes down a little bit further. Again, guys, this is going to get a lot deeper. I feel like we are just starting. And so I also added in these lights that I love. I used the copycat plates that are in the create mod to make them look like they are steampunk feel. I would like to have these feel a little bit more steampunk. That's kind of the direction I'm going. And you can see I did the same over here. I added in some texturing with the bricks as they go down. And as this gets deeper down, this is just my idea that I have going on in my head at the moment. We'll see how it goes later on down the road. I might make this a little bit more textured and rough as it goes down, like you're getting deeper down into the cave. So this is the refined area, and then as you go down, it gets a little bit more rough. Oh, and then something else I'd like to point out is I roughened up the ceiling. I wanted it to feel like you are actually in a cave. The original one that I used to have, it just felt like you were in a box. And so I wanted it to feel like we are actually in a cave, and we got some, like they have been digging into it and adding their own elements around it. And these are like some supports to help hold up where they've dug. And same over here, like these little areas, it's like to help support the areas that have been dug out. So that is what we got going on there. And then I have added in some spruce to bring in some more warmer colors with all the cool colors going on with the stone. We lost our guy. I will get him back up there. I had to move him whenever I was doing all of the updates. And so I will get him in there. And then over here, I will, these aren't final. This is a room for the future. This is, I have one here and I have one over there on that side. You can't really see it from here, but it's the same. This will probably either be a library or a mess hall or my storage area. I'm probably going to end up making this a storage area, but we'll see how that goes. I kind of want it pretty high up in the whole grand scheme of things. I don't want it down low. I want it easy access. If I'm coming in, I can just come right over here because it does take a while to walk around this whole thing. And then over here, I've added these fire pits. I think that'll be like a cool little addition to this to make you feel like you're warm and that you are in a cave. You know, you got these dwarven people, and of course they're gonna have fires going through here. So got that in there. And then this is the area that will take you down deeper into the caves, and so you can really start to feel the scale of everything. I love it, guys. It is coming together. I feel so much more proud of this and where it's going, and I hope that y'all like it as well. I think it's going to go a really cool direction, and we got more and more to go, and we are taking out big chunks of this now. I've been playing around with the Axiom mod. I don't know if y'all have used that or heard of it. It's amazing. In Create, you can use the Axiom mod to plan out things, and it's literally like using Photoshop. I don't know if I've already mentioned this on this channel, but I absolutely love it. And so it's just making my life a lot easier in planning things, and that is what's speeding up this process. So for this episode, this is it. I hope that you guys like this. Let's get up here. All right. Yes, up on my throne. I hope that you guys like this episode. I think that this one is a banger. It turned out really good. And I'm just thrilled with the way that this is turning out. And I hope that you are too. And I hope that you guys had an incredible Thanksgiving. Because guys, there is nothing better than hanging out with family and eating some delicious food. All right, guys, with that wraps up this episode. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I'll be praying that you have an awesome New Year's. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. Whenever I read those comments, it warms my heart. And that's the end of this episode. Mumbles out.